Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It's Noor here. I hope everyone is doing well, inshallah. It feels like we just finished the first fast, and lo behold, we've just passed 15 days. Today's video, I have grounded it in one question we should often ask ourselves, really. Introducing you to our topic: halfway through, are we staying true? Because time flew, and what did we do? Let's do a review and see what grew. Then we will look at what we can pursue with what's remaining of this time and what is due. We welcome Ramadan with high hopes, joy, and it welcomed us. Many of us did a lot to prepare for this special month. The goals, the plans, the vision of who we wanted to become, increasing in our ibadah and iman, and so much more. But one thing I've noticed is that day one or week one energy, it is not the reality now that it's week two or we're entering the third week. Ramadan is a training camp for us. If we can master our basic desires for a month, we can master our nafs. We can control it for the rest of the year. And what is that called? Discipline. Think about it. You stay away, refrain from eating or drinking, a basic human need, from Fajr to Maghrib every day for a month. It shows you that Allah has given you the strength and willpower you need to do so. Taqwa, staying away from what brings harm, knowing He is watching you. So coming back, what are we doing? We're halfway through. Are we staying true? True to ourselves, our intentions, our goals, our vision, the mission we set? Are we on track, or have we put it on pause? Are we in a need to renew why we started? If we compare day one and today, it's different, to be frank. Maybe in a good way or a bad way, it happens. Like at the midpoint, a lot of us might start to slow down or even neglect. It's like we push too hard, like riding a bicycle, we pedal too fast, but then after a while, we just stop or pause. And it's okay to try hard and try your best, but that should be with us always, not only in the beginning. Because the conclusion, how you get out of it, matters more compared to how you started, does it not? This brings me to something a lot of us would have heard of probably, but being completely honest, find it a bit hard to apply, at least personally. Istiqamah. What do we know about it? It is basically being consistent with intention, what us as humans struggle with in many aspects, to be honest. This is a hadith that I wanted to share. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Do good deeds properly, sincerely, and moderately, and know that your deeds will not make you enter paradise, and that the most beloved deed to Allah is the most regular and constant, even if it were little." This hadith is the backbone to two principles we will be looking at, something to instill in ourselves starting this Ramadan bi-iznillah, but not just in Ramadan, throughout our daily routine in life as well. Firstly, istiqamah, steadfastness and consistency, to be consistent, regular, even if it's little, because that dedication is what's going to help us compared to a huge deed or act done once and then that's it. Something huge, yet it doesn't impact us at all. It's not wrong to do something for the sake of Allah sometimes, but that doesn't mean doing only that is enough. Consistent deeds, even if it's 1% every day, is more beloved to Allah because that shows sincerity and true dedication, not for show, but for Allah, and to improve yourself. So let that sit with us for a while. What's one thing you need or want to do, a good act that you've been avoiding or neglecting? Choose one and commit to it, and once momentum builds, you can add. There's still some time left of this special training camp. Let's make the most of it. The second principle is also connected to this hadith, another hadith as well. So, I wanted to connect it to this hadith. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Actions are but by intentions, and each man will have but that which he intended." Intention. Intention changes everything. The why. Why do you do it? Do you seek the praise or anything material, doing it for the sake of something else, be it gifts, fame, or really anything else? Somehow, it will only lead to feeling discontent in the end. That pleasure is only temporary. However, seeking the pleasure of Allah, this is where true satisfaction lives. If we always had it in our heart, we've said it that we want to do it, be it an extra sunnah, prayer, tarawih, reading Quran daily, studying, giving charity, reading, working out, anything. If we're connected to pleasing Allah and becoming a better person, do you think we'd slack off as much? Maybe, because we're humans and it's like this for us, up and down. But don't you think we'd be better? Because what we're seeking is not temporary. It gives us contentment, a satisfaction, knowing that our reward for what we've done is with Allah, the most appreciative, the most just, and the most merciful. To summarize, only Allah can help us, but effort matters. Effort matters, does it not? Hopefully one of the ways we can tie our camels is through 1, balancing quality and quantity, and secondly, intention. Try to think of your why and let it drive you, inshallah. Looking back, use it as data, not fuel for regret or guilt. Staying on the same page is not going to help us. We need to move forward, see what we can do with what's left, because that, people, is what matters. Not what was, but what is and what we will do. All good is from Allah, and may Allah forgive me for any errors on my side. Thank you for listening, and may Allah put barakah in our time and help us become better and be amongst those who please Him. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. I will leave you here with this before I end. Halfway through, are we staying true? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.